Can I give you a call back in about 20 minutes? Well, I'm going to figure out a way to get you there, yeah. My name's Lena. I'm a housing stability worker with Project Home. So it's a collaborative project between Youth Opportunities Unlimited, St. Leonard's Community Services, and the Salvation Army. Right now, we're gonna go pick up a participant that I work with who is in an employment program. And we're gonna go down to the ID clinic at the Intercommunity Health Center because having ID is super important and you need it for everything. And if you don't have it, it's really hard to do anything because everybody wants ID.
I don't want to go back there.
I feel like you're doing good. You know, lots of people's first place doesn't like...
That's my very first place for myself without my parents.
Lots of times it's not the place that they're trying to stay forever, you know?
No.
When we stop there, I'm gonna call Heather and see if she has like any update on that other place.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Sally, I mean, I've got 30 days, 100% now.
yeah, I know.
It's some type of disruption that leads to the first episode of homelessness. And it's at that moment that we need to have our most active intervention through an emergency shelter.
We're support for young people. We're also support for a community to help young people become engaged in our community and become assets to our community.
The YOU shelter is just basically like there's overflow. There's so much youth in this town that are on the street and at all times of the year. You know,
A youth shelter in and of its own
it's good and
it's a safer place
it is
too, right?
It is. 1, 2, 3.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Going to the ID clinic right now. Got myself a birth certificate and hopefully open a bank account. First one.
If we can engage with them, if we can encourage them and move them off the street, their potential growth, both personal growth, the wellness access, the reduction in addiction, all of that can be captured and dealt with right away.
Come on, Nicola, you can have a seat here. The Intercommunity Health Center is like an amazing resource, super helpful. You can bring people in, they could have absolutely nothing, but if they have their information and they know their basic information, they can really help them and get their ID there. So now that we've gone to Intercommunity Health Center, registered for a birth certificate, they provide a letter asking them to help us open a bank account without like what would normally be the required ID. And so they've let us know that it might be a bit of a challenge because he doesn't have a social insurance number.
We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go. You can't blame people for asking and you can't blame people for saying no. So
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Just to me anyway.
I don't have the fierceness or the courage that those young people have. And I believe in giving them support and shelter. Wouldn't that creativity blossom? Wouldn't that ability to be that much more fierce and that much more courageous? That to me makes sense.
So I'm about to give Nick some disappointing news, but she can't do it for us today. She was trying to do it for us, but she came to the one part that was she showed me like the list of ID that you needed to have, and it could be this or this or this.
You need this, that, and that to get this.
We just missed it by like a little bit, but we got the letter. So as soon as your birth certificate comes in, then we will come back. We will open the account. Then we will go down to Service Canada and we will get your SIN number, and you will have a complete set of ID. And then we'll get you an Ontario photo card, and then you have photo ID.
I met Lena, and everything I've learned is through her. Everything I have is through her. It really is. It honestly is.
So that's Nick. Isn't he lovely? He was assigned to my caseload, and he's like on it, like when we make appointments, he shows up. He's easy to find. He gets in touch with me. He works really hard.
Once you need a hand and help and support, your affinity to providing for others is that much greater. This is a group of people that could be social revolutionaries. and they can make a difference in this community. I believe they will.
YOU actually was really, really helpful to me when I was a young person. I was struggling. And so it's like, I was born and raised in London. This is a way to kind of be involved in the community, right? And be part of it and give back. And I really like youth are hilarious. Like, they're amazing. They're so funny and so creative and so like energetic and surprising, and like I just love them. So I have a lot of fun. Like, even though it seems like it's like sometimes a lot of stress and disappointment, progress usually like happens, and it's nice to see people see some positive change for themselves. And so far so good. I like it a lot.